Welcome back everyone to Tater Tanks. Today I am playing the AMX M4 54 on the map Mannerheim Line. So this matchup is an all tier 10 matchup, and as a heavy tank I'm naturally going to go down to the south side of the map. You can see the enemy heavy tanks are already making their way as well. And my goal was to try to get some shots off as people crossed here. Like this. But, oof, did that gorilla hurt. He must have been sitting way in the back already just waiting for me. And so while I did get a high roll out of that, that was still a negative trade. Now I'm just going to back up, seeing we don't actually have very much support. We have a heavy tank camping in the tank destroyer spot by D8 there. So we're going to fall back a little bit and let them push into us instead of take on that uneven trade. At least it looks uneven in my mind. Now I've really been enjoying the AMX M4 54. It's been a really solid tank, probably the best tier 10 heavy tank that I've regularly played. Well, albeit I only have 3 at the moment that I've played. I just picked up the Super Conqueror a while ago, but I haven't really had time to give it a good try and see what it's all good at. So AMX M4 54 is my strongest tier 10 heavy at the moment. And it's been a real fun tank to play. I mean, heavy tank is not my strongest tier or type of tank to play. I much prefer tank destroyers and mediums, but I am trying to get into the hang of it, and so far the 54 has been treating me really well. I got a really big hit from the artillery from the enemy team there, 435 damage. So that puts me right around half, which is a bad way to start. I've taken half of my hit points in damage, and I'm only at 600 in damage dealt. So I'm going to try to go around and get out of the artillery fire, but doing so gets me spotted. Just as I'm aimed in, our light tank, not once but twice, pulls up ahead of me to get in the way of my shot. It's almost like he was doing that on purpose, but luckily I still got my shot off. I think he would have died if our light tank hadn't gotten in the way, because more people could have fired, but at least their light tank is now gone as well. That puts us up to a 3-1 lead, and now since the rest of the team feels confident to finally push, I wanted to do that in the beginning already, but now we can actually move up to our standard place. Getting spotted, I remember the gorilla there already, so I do not want a repeat of that. I'm going to try for this leopard, but obviously doesn't work. But I'm not going to push it at this moment. I'm going to wait and see what else can come up. You see our RHM Panzerwagen on the mini-map. He's making a push into that T110E3, which is going to work out really well and take care of some of that. Yeah, there you see he's already taking those hit points for himself. So with him being distracted now, that E3, I'm going to push up a bit farther. And as far as I know, the gorilla has moved. There's only one of them, so I know he's not where he was when he hit me. And that means I can move up. And thankfully, the RHM Panzerwagen cleared out that E3, and I didn't even get proxy spotted. I don't really like the idea of that STRV being able to hit me on the side if I try to push farther up, so I'm going to wait here for a little bit longer. I almost had a shot on that gorilla there, as you saw. Decided to go for it anyway, but no luck. And now the RHM moves up, and obviously the STRV isn't there anymore, so that makes me confident to move up a little bit farther as well. Bounce a shot off of the 113 BO. And I am running the standard. I'd switched back already, that's right. But since I got spotted, I'm going to fall back a little bit more. See if something can't come of this. There you go. A beautiful shot. Got a little bit of assistance there as well. And that was just what I was looking for. So we're getting closer to evening out. Actually, we have surpassed damage received. And I do not know where that shot went. I should have waited for that heavy, but it didn't work out. And I'm just got to have to try again. Now the heavy is back in undercover, and I can actually get the shot off into the Leopard 1. Another high roll, which was quite nice. That heavy, I forget which one it is right now, but he has been playing actually really well. I get that kill. I think that's the 277. He has had a good game. He's been playing well so far, which is not fun to see as the opponent, but respect given to him anyway. Here you can see here he makes a really good move. The Hori here does not make a good play, decides to go for a ram. The 277 is a very mobile tank, and the Hori is not as mobile, and so the Hori completely misses his shot, and the 277 is able to put several into the Hori before something happens. But I knew I was useless down here, so I was just going to loop back around over this little hill and try again, while hoping that the rest of the enemy team is busy with other opponents or other teammates. You can see that FV 4005, I get a really lucky roll into him there. And now it's almost a one shot. That the Hori is almost a one shot now, because this 277 knows what he's doing. And he's been playing quite well, but that is about to end. And that is where basically the game ends for me. I'd move up a little bit now and try to get a bit more damage out, but you can see FV is gone. We'll skip forward just to save some time. FV is gone. I was hoping for some shots into artillery, but unfortunately I knew I had to be quick, so I went for it and I missed, and just like that it was gone. And now there are only 71 hit points left, so I figured, oh, whatever, I'll try for it. So we get in here. But yeah, overall, great teamwork by the team. We're at 3,500 damage, 1,200 assistance, and a little bit of blocks. So overall, quite a solid result in the M454, especially for someone who doesn't normally play heavy tanks. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, we can take a look at the damage charts. Yeah, 3,500 and 1,200 blocked. Not a bad result overall. Really happy with it. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.